Will. Hi everyone, David here. How are you? Hope it's going. We're going to draw something new. Okay. Alrighty, I think we've posted things earlier. Hi Goobus, glad to be here. How are you? Hope how's it going? Well, hello. I hope y'all can hear me right. I think it should be okay. What happened to your model? April Fools. Yeah. That's the April Fool's surprise. Oh my. So we're going to start drawing a new one from the following of Doxxing. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I think we're going to draw Kiara working assembly station in KFP. For those who don't know, KFP is Kiara's restaurant, apparently, you know, lore-wise. And yeah, I'm going to check the I'm going to check the things. Also, oh my. Hey, thanks Gibus also for the raid. I suspect you were streaming, so how was your stream? Why is Whole Life's website so junky? Okay, so I need the Whole Life English. And I need Kara. I think we're going to make we're going to take her outfit and we're going to make it more how to say this, and we're going to make it more fast food like. So we're going to check the very normal, very first avatar of hers. I'm going on Pinterest. and there we go. Outfit. Okay. I think this one looks quite nice. Hi T, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope Ryan, how's it going? Hi Juicy, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope Ryan, how's it going? Who are you? Well, it's the same with me, just April Fool's version. Now tell me, what's your favorite dinner food? Dear Lord. It's going to be like from that meme. Hi, my name is Chelsea. What's your favorite dinner food? Dear Lord. Okay, I think I know what I want now. It's going to be very specific. But yeah. Yeah. Automod for some reason blocked this message, so I've unlocked it. I have no idea why. I assume that there are some like hidden elements. Probably it's because of the hairstyle. So I think we're going to do a... I think we're going to make a thing. So like... Which word was it? Lesbian. Or rather the entire sentence like looks like lesbian. For some reason. Of course. Oh well, whatever. Let's just fix the thing. Hi always, how are you? Hope Ryan, how's it going? Dear Lord. How's it going? Why am I doing it this way? I've got the entire thing for that. And why? But we're fixing it right now. Okay, I think it'll... yeah. It won't work with the perspective. Not now. I don't think I'm in the state to work the perspective. We're going to draw Kiara working on in the KFP. She's most likely just going to like flip burgers or something. Is that you? Yeah. Well, hi Skylar, good to have you here. How are you? Hope everything has going. You're again. No, it's just the April Fool's thing. Now I've noticed she has to kiss on the cheeks with. Imagine. Is tomorrow holiday for you? No. Day after tomorrow. And I think we won't have to go to work tomorrow, so the day after tomorrow, so that's cool, because on Monday we won't go either, so I'll have 4 days off, and then just scroll through till end of the month, and from May 1st I'm going to be, you know, on a break. Dear Lord. I'm trying to give her like a judging face, actually. Also, you know, I'm just kind of trying to, like, you know, figure stuff out. Because this is going to be the next illustration that we're going to work on mostly. So yeah. Mm. Okay. I'm so confused right now. Yeah. Yeah, are you? Worry not, it's just for today. It's just for today. Let me just pour some Coke. Pour, yes. Pour. You mean snort? Oh my. Imagine. In Korean food, they gave chopsticks for ground beef. Yeah. Why not? Hi Gamma, good to have you here. How are you? Hoping has going. Holy shit, Flex, I haven't seen you in such a long while. How have you been? What happened to your avatar? Well, April Fools. Oh my. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Flex, how have you been? Hi Ryan, good to have you here. How are you? Hoping it has gone. I've been good. Thank you. Pretty good, not gonna lie. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Been doing a lot of stuff since the last time I joined the live. I see. What were you doing? Got in the world of 3D animation. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. What you're animating? Found no views increasing? Oh my. Well, there's 20 minutes in and I've already got 12 views on YouTube, that's for sure, but you know. Yeah. It's just, you know. It's just the April Fools. The power of some jiggle physics really helps, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Goddamn. We still... do you still not have pants? Well... those should be in the view. You know? What are you working on? I'm working on a new illustration. Where can I send one of the animations that I made? I mean, which Discord channel? I guess just video channel would be good. So I want to draw Kiara working in, you know, on the thing, in her restaurant, on the, like, assembly, but, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong with the entire positioning of the character. That's what happens when I'm trying to do things too fast, because I need to really think whenever I'm doing those. So that's how the thing goes. That's her neck. It goes like this. Her arm should go like this, right? Because like this and this. So I assume that it's just Easter break, right? How many of you folks actually have your Easter breaks already? I'm seeing the video if you want to see it. The model was also made by me. Okay. I'll check. Definitely. Nope, here. Oh my. Don't want to sound like an ad for myself. I see, it's okay. Okay, her head is too big now. I think we'll... How are tutorial of it going? Slowly, but I'm progressing on it. That's for sure. It's an ad only if you're selling something, yeah. It's not. So. Nice, I know. Damn. Oh, nice AK, okay. Hey, Control, good day, how are you? How's it going? Love the next feed. Oh my. To be fair, I'm thinking about making like some actual cover for Devis still, because I feel like just constantly having Devis looking the same without like any other, you know, any other stuff, I feel like it starts to get a bit boring. Hell yeah. I think this is going to work. Alrighty, now. Yeah. The new outfit. Well, I'm sure you do. By the way, to be fair, let's give or take the difference between Devis and Moriarty. That's what I've mentioned that they look quite alike. It's because they actually look quite alike. Like the only thing is literally just the gender. Oh my. Hell yeah. Yes, they look alike because they look alike. Explanation. Well, oh wait, yeah, I don't think you were when I was explaining this. So basically, Davis was created for the first time along with character called that had no name, because previously Davis also had no name. Because I wanted to make a game where you could name a character and pick between genders, but the characters had to look alike. They had to be like the same characters but gender bent. So I've done it, right? I've actually made characters that are looking alike, and they're like exactly just gender opposites. And yeah, you know, maybe there are just some personality differences, but just to spice the game a little bit, because you know, it'll be boring if there wouldn't be much differences between the gameplays. Maybe. So I've actually, you know, created characters like this, and for a really long period of time the female version was never really touched. And actually some time ago, when I, you know, figured out like finally figured out that the full story, how I want my comic book to go go through, I figured out that it's actually going to be really cool to have Moriarty to exist, right? So I've picked the Davis's female counterpart because they're supposed to be related, right? In one way or another. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. So basically that's, you know, that's why they look give or take the same. It's just because they were created to be the same, just, you know, gender counterparts. That's what I meant. Yeah. So in theory, gender bent Davis is always going to turn into Moriarty. So yeah, you know. Okay. So yeah, in the general concept of it, I'm like kind of trying to quickly draw that kind of changed, you know, kind of changed for like, I guess, not like manager outfit, but to like a cook outfit when it comes to Kiara's outfit, because she was actually designed to look like a manager, I suppose. Hi Shreya, good to have you here. How are you? Hoping how's it going? Oh my, prima aprilis, you know? Prima aprilis, Shreya. See what change in traffic because of female model. Yeah. That's true. That's true. And I've noticed that apparently like a lot of people are doing this. Can you believe it? Yeah. What should I do? Should I clip farm? Kimochi? I haven't seen Rev in a while. Didn't he have like a huge drama that actually like got him out of the internet? Hey yo, I am a speaker, man. I don't know, I see. Meow. Meow. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Dear Lord. Imagine I have those like silent moments and in theory it just looks like, you know, I assume that until you hear the voice you just see a female model, so that might like give people some wrong idea. Okay. I don't know why. Here's the thing. There's like this weird trope, you know, with like a slightly how to say this? With a stomach that is just slightly fattier, if that makes sense. Not like the whole character is like God knows how like chubby or fat. It's just like people started like doing like natural fat coverage, you know what I mean? So like now the stomachs are not like this, or like, you know, like fully like ripped, right? But they are actually giving the stomachs like a natural cushion appears in the in thing, and I just wanted to like try out how it would look like in my current style, because to be fair, in realism, of course, I had to do that because it's a realistic thing. So this natural looks good. Yeah, you know. So this natural looks good. So yeah, I just kind of want to test it out, if that makes sense. I haven't drew something like that ever since I've kind of dropped realism fully. I really need to get back to realism though. I feel like I really need to. So considering that her stomach is like bound by the strap here, they're like, naturally speaking, like no matter if you would have to be like anorexic to not have like a distance here, you know what I mean? Because it's just like pieces of skin with fats and muscles being like kind of, you know, tied, right? Which is like making all that like material to have to like go somewhere, right? They have like spread, so those go like this and this, basically, naturally speaking, right? Kind of like with some other materials, like for example, if you're like pulling on like a material, right? Like you have a piece of material like this, and you're pulling on it here, right? This material like goes here, but it's like causing the crevices, right? And same with the clay. If you have like a block of clay and you like squish it from both sides, like sure, you're going to make this tension here, but this material, it's not just going to magically shrink, it's going to actually spread here, right? And it's not going to like spread like fully, it's going to just go up and down just slightly, right? So it's not going to be like rounded like this, it's going to be rounded like this. There's going to be like a sharp distension here, and then going back to its original width. So it's just going to like start going to like a cone thing, right? So that's give or take the idea. Yeah. I had to also give her like a yeah, kind of like this, you know what I mean? Like that, perfectly. And of course, even though there's like a dent here, and you would feel like over here it should be like still compressed, no, it's going to actually distend the compressed material too, because it's going to go to the smallest, sharpest point and like spread naturally around, you know what I mean? There we go. I have to also draw some commissions soon after. I really need to. Like, my goal is to make sketches for one commission and probably for another commission, because I've got a couple that are still lingering, and the worst part is that those are freaking sequences, and the sequences are absolutely the worst to work with. Like, because it's like making like thumbnails for animations, you know what I mean? Those are genuinely like making thumbnails for illustrations, and that's probably the worst. I'm glad that I've got into watching anime again. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hang out with my girlfriend today, so I have to watch some anime. But maybe today I'm going to finish Akame ga Kill. I need 8 more episodes to finish. And last time I've actually finished them. I've finished most of the anime last time I've sat down to it. So, yeah. Nice. I've not watched anime in a while. Yeah, you know, for some reason, I've had like a block, especially after, again, after the time switching, right? Because with daylight savings, right? We've been daylight saving for a while, and now we are going in. But to be fair, I have to say I'm way better. I'm feeling way better after that now, as I'm, you know, slowly getting back. That kind of like idea of being capable to, you know, just sit down and have light until like 19, like until 7 p.m. at least. That's actually the best for me. You know? I prefer that over like things going dark quickly. I've had a friend who preferred winters because he was such a sleepyhead actually. That friend really needed to like, he was coming back from school and he was immediately like falling asleep, and then he was like waking up after a nap, done something for like 3 hours, and went back to sleep, and he was just sleeping until having to wake up in the, you know, in the morning to school. Well, he was doing a bit more during weekends, but I feel like, you know, yeah, he really loved his sleeping. Alrighty. And hey, we're almost done with the sketch. Hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. What up? Hi, Chester, good to have you here. How are you? Hoping how's going? Whoa, whoa. No, no. Nice specs. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for noticing. I remember actually Elsword did that at some point. Like, they've released their characters, but for free you are getting... Geophysics is the reason why 3D is learned. Yeah. Exactly. They can actually make really good jiggle physics in 2D too. That reminds me, I still need to learn the freaking 3D. Oh my. I really need to, you know. I really need to get into 3D. I don't think there's such a pressure to learn it, but I feel like it's going to be, the faster I learn it, the better, because, surprise, surprise, as I've mentioned, to become character artist, I need to actually know how to 3D model, and apparently it's also really good for you if you know 3D modeling as a concept artist, and since I want to become a concept artist, well, yeah, it's more like problem after problem, right? Imagine. Well, actually, I have to say we're almost done with the sketch. We just need to, you know, do the thing. I'm shocked because surprisingly I've worked really fast on this one. Had no idea. They've got it in me. I wonder how fast I would be able to work on one illustration now. If I would be doing 2-hour streams. I haven't done a 2-hour stream in a long while. And when I've done one or over 2 hours, it wasn't really, you know, satisfactory. You know? So that gives me a reason to question it. Hope I'm not going too fast. I have to stop. I have way too much fun from it. That looks like a good piece of meat. I've never really liked drawing shoes. Yeah, it was never really a good thing for me. I'm wondering how fast I'll get around the new arc from One Piece, because the previous one really got me almost got me out of the out of this anime. So I'm like, you know, like, damn, what do we do? Dear Lord. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. We're almost here. Alrighty. And hell yeah, she looks really good. Let's go. We've got it. Ouch, my back. Oh gee. Oh. Mm. Mm. I just cracked my back so well. Mm-hmm. There we go. It actually starts to look really darn good. My hand stops to slide well on my graphic tablet. I think I might need to get the glove. All right. There are a couple things that I really need to figure out here. Like for the face, okay, cool. This sure. But some of those things need to be like, you know, only partially drawn. Because rest should be, you know, with that like 50% opacity. This way we're going to keep less like hard details. See? And now it's not going to really look that difficult, if that makes sense. Like, for example, this line should go like this, and this should stay like that. Yeah. And then we do those lines like this. We have a merge here. Hell yeah. I really like whatever is happening here. I really like this kind of, you know, feel. Because it kind of looks like what Rino Tuna does, but it's slightly different, if that makes sense. The style itself starts to look good. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just like this. So some elements are going to still be like poking out, but you know, most of them are going to be hidden because again, the same effect, right? We don't want to overload line work, and those are going to later on just slightly darken up the colors, giving us a little bit more space to work around, if that makes sense. I don't wonder on what note a Kamega kill ends, because now we are going to have like in amount of 8 episodes, a lot of things is happening in a Kamega kill at the end. So I'm wondering how much exactly is going to happen, because if I remember correctly, the ending in anime is different than the ending in manga, if I recollect well. Also, I wonder if this is like on purpose, you know, that those are so different. Oh yeah. The ending pretty good, really emotional for me. Yeah. But apparently, like, manga itself has much more content for the reader than anime for the viewer, you know what I mean? And same with manga of Black Bullet. You know? No, not Black Bullet. Black Lagoon. sorry. Same for the manga with Black Lagoon. Apparently manga has way more content than the actual anime has. And that makes me wonder, maybe I'll try to look into buying some manga myself. Just had recently this thought, but I don't really have place for it in my room. I've got a really small room. I've not seen the manga, I might try them. Yeah, you know? My friends who actually seen all of it from both sides, you know, manga and anime, they told me not to waste my time on anime itself, but actually try to read the manga. And to be fair, tomorrow I'm thinking about skedaddling to the side office. And the side office is going to be actually a bit different, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about trying to get into some manga. And to be fair, I've seen entirety of not One Piece, of Fairy Tail manga, so I want to get back to Fairy Tail actually. As that might have a little bit more for me. Yeah, for me. That might have a little bit more for me. Hell yeah. Yeah, that'll be much better this way. And keeping that clean too, like this, that'll be also good. So yeah, I'm going to probably finish the Akamega Kill today, so I'm going to look up what other seasonal anime I'm going to watch between One Piece arcs. And actually some of the arcs, like Wano arc, which is one huge thing, just merged out of many different like additional arcs and whatnot. I think I'm going to watch it bit by bit, because it's like kind of separated into like 5 sections. I think I'm going to watch it section by section, so that will give me like 5 breaks in the middle of it, and that means 5 seasonal anime will get into play there itself. And I think I have 2 sections like that, unless the Egghead you know, arc is going to be something else. All right. I have to say, with this method, we're actually getting a bit more like things to look at. Basically, you know, whenever we are making some of the lines a bit weaker, that gives us a bit more to everything. I think it was Zegan who told me on the last stream that my style got more cartoony, and I kind of can't shake that feeling. The question is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because I don't want it to be more cartoony, I want it to be, you know, the way I need it to be, so more anime-ish. But yeah. I do wonder what up. Good night, I gotta wake up early. Bye bye. Bye bye, Ren. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Right? And now we're doing something like this. And like this. Yeah, and that's going to look good. Do you think that this is because of the thicker line art? Or what might be causing the cartoonishness of my style? If there is any at this point, I think. I mean... Right. I think after the stream I'm going to change this stream's name just to make sure that, you know, everyone would know what we are actually sketching. Because, to be frank, I had no idea what we are going to actually sketch. Or at least now draw, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh god, I forgot Davis is in Davis right now. Oh my. Hell yeah. To be fair, I'm shocked that we're almost done and it's been only an hour. Well, we're halfway done because just coloring now left. Well, you know what I mean. Now the main question, do we continue the drawing, considering that it's been 1 hour, you know? Hi Mana, Gateviki, how are you? Hoping it's going? I just came by to stop and say hello. What is that mod? Well, Prima Aprilis. April Fools. How have you been, Mana? Haven't seen a while. Hope everything alright. Screw Davis, then Eva debut when? Oh my. Should I debut as Deniva? I've been good, thank you. That's sick, but doing great overall. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing quite well myself. Yeah. Just been drawing, you know, getting around things. Well, work is still being work, so... you know, how it is. So that's that. I'm quite nice. I am just slowly and surely going through things. I have to say, for some reason this stream, our drawing is going quite fast today. Although I feel like I'm not really as entertaining as I'm supposed to be, but I feel like it's way better energy now than yesterday, for example. Yesterday I was like totally out of energy. Even though today, like, I've lost like just 2 hours out of my life disappeared at work, but I guess that's good if it's at work. Is that jiggle physics? Well, of course. You know? May I point out the elephant in the room? Did you change your hair? No, the hair is literally the same. The hair is literally the same. Good golly! Oh my. I guess I should redebut as Deniva, shouldn't I? Imagine. Looking fab today. Hell yeah. Also, hey Ryan, glad to have you here. How are you? Hoping it's going. I'm currently drawing too, chilling. Hey, let's go. Let's go. And hey, we've actually finished sketching Kiara. You know? Oh my, oh my. I'm trying to like figure out one more thing. By the way, do we want to start coloring her, or do we want to keep it like that? Something is different. Can't quite put my finger on it. Thanks with all his brain power of one brain cell. Oh, is it? Is it now? You know? I'm still wondering, do we want to finish Kara today, or do we want to like make maybe a short talk? Now as we finished Kara, like even the line art of it. Can't imagine what it could be, Rylan. I can spot about 2 things that are new. Oh my. I see, it's a new jacket you're wearing. A new black leather jacket, yeah. Well, well. I can. So, yeah, I guess it'll be cool if we just take a moment, you know? Hi Les! Got over here, how are you? How's it going? How have you been? I think this might be the first time around, so hope we find a coffee corner here. Strike a pose, madam. No. No. Imagine. Patrick, I knew it. I'm a genius. Oh my. Hell yeah. So, what we do now, chat? Well, it's my time to disappear for a few weeks again, finish my drawing and eat some chicken. Take care of yourself as always. Tell the two rat duos I miss them. See ya, lovely, right? See ya, man. Take care. Bye bye. So when did you get the gender band model? It looks good. I've literally put it together like 30 minutes before the stream. So mostly because I wanted to quickly prepare something for April Fools and I totally forgot about stuff. That's why, for example, the mouth is not moving and probably the expressions are not really looking as good. But yeah, you know, yeah. So. Maybe I'll, you know, try to also figure out something quite nice for, you know, for the things. Is it April? Is it the 1st of April? Yes, it is. For me, it's ending, actually. For me, it's ending. So, yeah. So that's the thing. And yeah, I think we are going to try to color it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to, well, tomorrow I'm going to know if I'm going to have Friday off. And that, based off of that, I'm going to figure out for how long I'm going to stream tomorrow, and most likely it's going to be just a normal, you know, probably 2-hour stream, to be fair. Hi TW Green, whatever here, how are you how's going? I remember me, it's a meme in the profile picture, by the way. I see. Yeah, hi. How have you been, Green? How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh my, so many old people from back then popping their heads up. Good, glad to hear that. Well, now the question is... Yeah, so, yeah, it's been so long, yeah. Well, you know, So yeah, like, I want to get back to 2-hour-long streams, but it's been such a difficult time to get around everything. The breaks are helping to stay up, you know? But I feel like I really want to get back to drawing for 2 hours. I believe it's going to really help me out with everything. Like, you can see that in an hour and a half, I was capable to actually finish sketch. Well, construction, sketch, and line art. You always come live when it's bedtime in my country. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, on the weekends I'm usually streaming, you know, a little bit before that time, you know what I mean? Good seeing you consistent. Yeah, you know? So, well, now we are introducing a bit better and more healthy schedule. For those who are interested, it's difficult for me to really make a schedule on YouTube because, well, I guess I could just plan out ahead the streams and do this way. But yeah, also I'm always forgetting to start doing the time lapse on the streams, you know, for some reason. Also, I feel like it's just because I didn't really do much for the things, right? Just because I didn't really do that many like changes. I feel like, first of all, I've messed up with Kiara's body here. It feels like her body is too short. I'm fighting with my GF. I just turned off my internet and hopped in YouTube for some peace. She said lots of mean stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm in my laptop, by the way. That's nice, that's nice. Well, you know, it's good to, like, talk things through, you know? Should I check the messages? Yes. Of course. You know, it's good to talk things through. You know, sometimes people want someone to be way too much like they want them to be, not really figuring out that they fell in love in person who you are right now. And basically, since you are changing yourself a lot for that one person, you are genuinely getting yourself into pretty bad thing, you know? So like one of the sides is going to change, and just because that change happened, and even though you've got them to change the things, it will only mean that you are not going to have as much feeling towards them as usually. It's actually because, like, you know, the change, and basically, you know, mean things, said mean things. Is it like actually mean, or is it just, you know, you've goofed up and she's just like saying things and it just kind of like hurts because, like, you know, that's the thing, you know? Or if those are just mean things, maybe try to confront them, check why they said this, you know? It's good to talk. Long-lasting marriages are not peaceful. Marriages without arguments are not going... marriages without arguments are going to only fall apart quickly. You know, there's no such thing as perfect marriage. Of course, we are like separate people, everyone is going to have their own thing, everyone sometimes will want to like do things. And to be fair, I didn't do anything, it's like she isn't valuing me at all in our relationship. I see. Well, maybe confront her about this. You know, like, maybe if you are going to confront her, she's going to like maybe reflect. But like, don't start a fight, just said things that you feel And like, if she's going to like try to turn the blame around, just show her like, you know, other cases that you mean. You know, sometimes people are way too narrow-sighted. They don't see things, you know? Like, for example, like two bodies are just going to throw things at each other, but sometimes one person is going to say something that is going to hurt the other one. She said she regrets not going to IRL relationship in her city. Man, that broke me. I try my best to meet her every month. I mean, then, to be fair, then that means she's way... she's way too stupid to understand through how much you go through. And like, you're too good for her. That I can tell you. If you're genuinely doing your best to meet her every single month, that's actually a lot, you know? And basically, if she said something like that, that means most likely something is going around. So if she said that, maybe it's going to be better to... I'm not going to say things that might actually get someone into bad decisions, but like, try to rethink actually what you feel and just talk about her, about your feelings, and basically go with your gut, you know? Just go with your gut, man. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, she says that even though I don't like hearing stuff like you deserve better type of thing. Yeah. Why can't she be better? I've picked her, I got attached. I just want us to be happy. You know, it's very convoluted. You don't know what sits in the other person's mind. You might think this way, she might think the other way, or she has some hidden cause for that. You know, she's like on purpose just doing things. You know what I mean? Maybe there's something that like gets her into that thinking. You never know. That's why it's better to like talk through issues like this and tell her, like, you know, like point out the fact that you're meeting her every single month, that you're doing everything to meet with her every single month. You know? And sometimes it is just like that, you know? So yeah. Oh well. So I think we're going to wrap up for today. We are going to probably, I guess, considering that we are going to have 2 hours, I want to check how far I'm going to be able to color this, because we are going to make flats and then we are going to start shading. I might want to do 2 hours. Most likely we're not going to have a work day on Friday because there are way too many traffic bans. For those who don't know, I'm working logistics, and I'm dispatching drivers, but there are days called traffic bans where trucks can't really drive because they're banned from that, because like usually around holidays and stuff, because it's like, first of all, protection for the drivers to spend time with their families on holidays, and second of all, people during those times are coming back home, and basically no possibility for trucks to move around. It's actually giving them more room to get back home faster, you know what I mean? So basically on Friday and Monday there are like huge traffic bans, and we're talking about like all of our lanes getting banned, right? Because some countries don't really take effect of it, and basically, you know, that's the case. So I don't think we're going to actually have any kind of work, you know. I gain 500 attack points. Oh my. Okay. So, I think this is going to be it. I don't know why, but this looks off. I feel like we'll have to like actually make like indentations here and not make it like straight like that. But I guess we are going to change that on the other stream. Most likely I'm going to also notice more things. I don't know, maybe I'm just now narrow-sighted sighted and I actually have to like rotate this arm. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I might actually do this. Like, I'll have to detach this, right? Expand her torso a little bit, and expand this arm with the shoulder, even though the shoulder is going up here, like, so it's like lifting. It's actually supposed to be a bit longer, and that might fix the torso, and we'll have to do those things. So for sure, I see now 2 things that need to be changed. So yeah, folks. With that, I'm going to wrap up. We've got almost 2 hours still, so yeah. And hey, as always, thank you all, and hope to see you in the next one. Stay creative, and bye bye.